Hey, what's up, everyone? Imagine waking up tomorrow and thinking exactly like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, or Oprah Winfrey. What if I told you there are 5 tiny daily habits that literally every self-made billionaire does, that almost nobody talks about, and you can start all of them tomorrow for free? If you only copy one of these 5 habits for the next 30 days, you will 100% make more money. Stick around until number 1. It's the one that shocked me the most. Welcome back to the channel. Here with you, Blake Orion from Wealth IQ. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Today we're diving into the 5 daily habits billionaires follow that most people completely overlook. Let's jump in. Alright, let's start with this next part called habit number 5, the silent hour. This is all about protecting your first 60 to 90 minutes of the day, like it's Fort Knox, no phones, no notifications, nothing digital. Sounds simple, right? But think about it. Most of us wake up, grab our phone, and dive straight into emails, social media, or doom scrolling. Billionaires? They know better. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She's been super open about this. She starts her day without touching her phone at all. Instead, she focuses on gratitude, maybe a quick meditation, or just sitting in silence with her thoughts. In interviews, she's said that avoiding her phone first thing helps her set the tone for the day with clear headspace. Jeff Bezos does something similar. He and his partner, Lauren Sanchez, have a strict no-phone rule in the mornings. He wakes up naturally, exercises, and just putters around slowly, letting his mind wander without screens hijacking his brain. Even Tim Cook from Apple. He's up at like 3:45 a.m., but he makes a point not to check his phone during his workout, keeping that early time sacred for focus. And Elon Musk? Well, he's admitted he sometimes slips and checks his phone first thing, but he's publicly said he wants to change that habit because it messes with his mornings. Why does this work? Science backs it up. Your cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, are highest in the morning, and hitting your phone spikes dopamine, which can lead to anxiety and scattered focus all day. A 2018 study from the University of British Columbia showed that just separating from your smartphone reduces anxiety and improves cognitive performance. Plus, mornings are when your brain's neuroplasticity is at its peak, meaning it's the best time to build new habits or think creatively without distractions. How do you start? Easy. Put your phone in another room on airplane mode overnight. Wake up, do your routine, maybe read a book, journal, or hit the gym before you even glance at it. Trust me, after a week, you'll feel sharper and more in control. I've been doing this for months, and it's a game changer for my productivity. Moving on to this section known as habit number 4, they all do decision journaling. Now, this isn't your typical Dear Diary stuff where you vent about your feelings. Billionaires journal their decisions, like a pro athlete reviewing game tape, to get better over time. Warren Buffett is a master at this. He doesn't just make investments, he reflects on every major one, writing down why he chose it, what the risks were, and what he'd do differently next time. It's part of how he's built his empire, constant self-review. Then there's Ray Dalio, the hedge fund billionaire behind Bridgewater Associates. He literally wrote a book called Principles based on journaling his decisions and turning them into rules for life and business. He credits this habit with turning his firm into a $150 billion powerhouse. Why is this overlooked? Most people journal emotions or to-do lists, but billionaires treat it like a tool for pattern recognition. It helps them spot biases, learn from mistakes, and make logic-based choices instead of gut-feel ones that flop. Here's a simple template you can steal. 1. What's the decision you're facing? 2. What are the key criteria or facts? 3. What's your gut saying versus pure logic? 4. What could go wrong and what's your backup plan? Do this for big choices like a job switch or investment and review it quarterly. I started decision journaling last year and it saved me from a couple of bad business moves. It's like having a personal coach in your notebook. Now let's discuss this topic labeled habit number 3, the one big win rule. This is eat the frog on steroids, picking one high-leverage task that moves the needle the most and crushing it before anything else, like emails or meetings. Mark Cuban lives by this. He hates meetings and phone calls, preferring to handle everything via email so he can focus on his big wins first. He doesn't specify before noon, but his routine is all about asynchronous work to protect deep focus time. Bill Gates takes it further with his famous Think Weeks, where he isolates to tackle massive ideas, but daily, he blocks time for the hardest stuff first. As the saying goes, your first 100 mithruns is made in the hours everyone else wastes. This habit works because willpower is highest in the morning. Science calls it decision fatigue, where your brain tires out from small choices. By nailing your one big win early, you build momentum for the rest of the day. Action step. The night before, identify your one big win, maybe closing a deal or writing that report, and time block it first thing. No distractions until it's done. Pro tip, use a tool like Todoist or just a sticky note. When I implemented this, my income jumped because I stopped procrastinating on revenue-generating tasks. Now, shifting to this part referred to as habit number 2, deliberate zero-based calendar every night. Billionaires don't use endless to-do lists. They rebuild their schedule from scratch every night, slotting every 30-60 minutes for the next day. Jeff Bezos is the king here. He schedules his toughest, high IQ meetings for 10 a.m. when his energy peaks, and he even blocks time to do nothing for creative thinking. Why? Most people's calendars get hijacked by others, random invites, urgent but unimportant tasks. Zero-basing forces you to prioritize your agenda. Picture this. Start with a blank calendar, add your non-negotiables like sleep and meals, then fill in high-value stuff. Leave buffers for surprises. I use Google Calendar for this. This habit compounds because it turns time into an asset. You'll waste less on low-value crap and focus on what builds wealth. I've cut my busy work by half since starting this. Finally, the one that shocked me, and we're covering this as habit number 1, the shadow skill. Every billionaire spends 15 to 60 minutes daily learning a skill with zero immediate payoff, but it compounds like crazy over time. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science by devouring textbooks and grilling experts. Turned that into SpaceX. Warren Buffett still reads 500 pages a day, calling it his secret to compound knowledge, like interest. Sarah Blakely, Spanx founder, took improv and comedy classes for years, just because. It sharpened her creativity and sales pitches. I call it the 10-year shadow skill, because what seems useless now could be worth $10 million in a decade. Challenge. Pick one, like coding, public speaking, or a foreign language, and schedule 30 minutes daily. Apps like Duolingo or Coursera make it easy. This blew my mind because it's not about quick wins, it's betting on future you. Which of these 5 habits are you starting tomorrow? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If you got value, destroy that like button. Let's get this to 10,000 likes and I'll drop a part 2 with the 5 morning routines billionaires swear by. Grab the free decision journal plus zero-based calendar templates. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Blake Orion from Wealth IQ. Go build your empire.